Understanding butter. A dairy product. Butter is a dairy product made from churning cream to separate the butterfat from the buttermilk. It has a rich, creamy texture and flavor, and is often used in baking, cooking, or as a spread. Butter contains saturated fats and cholesterol, which can impact heart health when consumed excessively. Margarine. A plant-based alternative. Margarine, in contrast, is a non-dairy product made from vegetable oils. It was originally created as a substitute for butter, offering a similar texture and taste. Margarine is often used as a spread or in baking and cooking, and it's available in different varieties, including ones with added nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids. Key ingredient differences. Dairy versus plant oils. The main difference between butter and margarine lies in their ingredients. Butter is made from animal-based dairy, specifically cream, while margarine is made from various vegetable oils such as soybean, sunflower, or palm oil. This distinction affects both the flavor and nutritional profile of the two products. Fat composition in butter versus margarine. Butter contains a higher amount of saturated fat, which can raise LDL, bad cholesterol levels in the body when consumed in excess. Margarine, depending on the type, may have less saturated fat, particularly when made from unsaturated oils, though some varieties still contain trans fats, which are also considered unhealthy. Nutritional benefits. Butter's richness versus margarine's fortified nutrients. Butter is a good source of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, and E, but it also contains cholesterol and higher amounts of saturated fat. On the other hand, margarine is often fortified with vitamins, such as A and D, and may contain heart-healthy unsaturated fats, especially if it is made with a higher proportion of monounsaturated oils. Taste and texture differences. Rich and creamy versus lighter options. Butter has a distinct, rich flavor that is hard to replicate in margarine, making it a preferred option for many recipes, especially in baking. Margarine has a lighter texture and taste, which some people prefer for spreading on bread or using in savory dishes. The taste can vary widely based on the oils used. Health concerns. Saturated fats versus trans fats. Butter's high saturated fat content has long been associated with an increased risk of heart disease. However, margarine's potential health risks stem from trans fats, which are formed during the hydrogenation process used in making margarine. These fats are known to raise bad cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. Some margarine brands have reduced or eliminated trans fats. Use in cooking and baking. Butter's versatility versus margarine substitutions. In cooking and baking, butter is often preferred due to its flavor and ability to create flakiness in pastries. Margarine can be substituted for butter, though it may not provide the same flavor or texture in certain recipes. Some bakers even recommend using margarine for specific recipes to achieve a softer texture in cakes and cookies. Environmental impact. Butter versus margarine production. Butter production involves dairy farming, which has a higher environmental impact, including significant water usage and greenhouse gas emissions. Margarine, as a plant-based product, typically has a smaller carbon footprint. However, the environmental effects of margarine can vary depending on the type of oil used, especially palm oil, which has been associated with deforestation. Choosing between butter and margarine. Health and personal preferences. Choosing between butter and margarine depends on personal health considerations and taste preferences. While butter offers rich flavor and texture, it comes with higher saturated fat content. Margarine can be a healthier alternative if made with unsaturated fats, but it's essential to read labels to avoid unhealthy trans fats. Ultimately, both products can be part of a balanced diet when used in moderation.